king's soul.
Wait, I thought souls had a choice to cross over.
They do. But those who infringe on the choices of others have their own choice revoked.
Forced to pass on to eternal peace and calm. Hell of a punishment. Doesn't seem fair that someone like that gets to be on the other side. The same place as her.
For the time being.
Does that mean you'll bring Nia back now?
No. The terms of our deal were very clear. Take down the cartel and their leader, and I will grant your lover's soul passage back through the gates to this realm. Back to you. Have you taken down the cartel and their leader yet?
No.
Then the terms of our deal are not fulfilled. But based on this early performance, I expect they will be soon.
And then I can see Nia again.
If that is enough to motivate you into action, then report to the portal for your next mission.
Yeah, more than enough motivation. So, what's the next mission? Take down the cartel's leader?
Patience. Before that, we must secure passage to the cartel's heart, where its hold on Limbo is strongest. And that means dealing with whatever guards that border. You've deprived Victor of one of his lieutenants. Let us see if you can deprive him of his personal guard.
Who's there? You're not cartel. Who are you?
Huh?
Thank the Lord of Death. He sent an envoy. Bless you, young one. Bless you.
Easy now. You're safe. I didn't think there'd be any free souls left in cartel territory.
I think I'm the only one left. Maybe others hid like I did or escaped, but most of them,
Were harvested by the cartel?
the lucky ones were. There's a thing out there, a monster. Cartel use it as a guard dog and they feed it. Leftovers, they make it stronger. When you get close, you can hear the screams.
Leftovers? From their soul harvests?
They fed my brother to it. When the cartel caught us, they pulled him from the other souls, tossed him like offal to the lion. He screamed while they ate him. It screamed too. It all happened so quick. I couldn't save him. I hid like a coward.
You're not a coward. You said it yourself. There's nothing you could have done. This guard dog, what's it guarding?
The cartel stronghold. This is their hunting ground, but that is their city. His city. Their leader. That thing, it guards the borders. A sentinel. Nothing can go beyond.
Then it looks like I need to find this thing and put an end to its guard duty. You stay here and keep safe.
Please, don't leave me alone. You're an envoy. You're safe. You're the safest place. The only safe place.
All right, okay, that's fine. Just follow me and stay hidden, all right? Once I've dealt with this sentinel, I'll get you somewhere safe.
Take your time. Not too much time.
No cartel here. That's a relief. Could use the breather. Wait, this is the... I don't believe it. I remember.
And that standoff at the end?
Oh, classic. I still get chills. Wow, you're doing a PhD because of a movie?
Oh, well, once I get started on all that, I'll go for hours, and, well, I wouldn't want to talk your ear off.
You, want to grab some coffee while you give your desert stand dissertation?
I think I'd like that, mister.
Please, call me Jake.
All right, well then, I'm Mia.
Thanks for the memories.
Is it safe?
Coast is clear. Can come out for a bit.
Thank you. I've been hiding for so long.
Brother's name?
I can't recall. Stephanos. He was just my brother.
You forgot your brother's name?
Just like he forgot mine. In this place, old names are only as important as we make. You can cling to them so hard you break, or you can let them float off and make room for more important things.
I think I get it. I wasn't always called SoulSlinger either.
You don't need names to know who you are. Not here, anyway.
Well, that's annoying. I went to a lot of trouble to make sure my territory was properly protected. Waste of souls, turns out.
Victor Knox, I presume.
At your service.
You know why I'm here. Stand down and disband your cartel, or...
Oh, I know why you're here, Envoy. I just don't know why Death would send a greenhorn. I figured he'd send Lady Val, if anyone. He must be pretty desperate if he's recruiting new puppets. Huh. Have we met?
You...
Ah, well, it'll come to me eventually.
Death says I gotta give you one chance to stand down.
Some things never change, do they? I'm all too familiar with Death's little deals. The choices he offers. Tell Death to go to hell. Cute. You'll be a fun puppet to play with. Do come visit sometime.
What happened?
It was him. It was him. He was there.
Victor, you encountered him?
Yes. He showed up and he did this to me, didn't he? Didn't he?
So, you remember?
Some of it. There are fuzzy bits and gaps still, but yeah. Why?
Because if you confronted the source of your soul's injury without your form shattering like glass, then your injury must have stabilized.
You mean my soul's healed? Doesn't look healed.
Only in the same way a scar heals. The damage is permanent, but the wound will no longer reopen if touched by memory or by exposure to its cause. If you can face Victor safely, that presents us with options. I must reconsider our strategy. In the meantime, I imagine you have questions.
A few? Am I cleared for answers now?
Speak to the Huntress, or Lady Valerie, however she styles herself. She can give more details of your encounter with Victor. She was there, after all.
SoulSlinger. Something's happened, hasn't it?
I met Victor. I remember.
I see. And you're still in one piece. That's good. How much do you remember?
Most of it. But there are still gaps.
Gaps you need me to fill in, now that it's safe. So, what do you remember?
I remember... car. Crash. Fire. We were in the park, walking together. Car jumped the curb and... she was gone. Everything was smoke and fire and pain. I don't know how long it hurt. Could have been seconds, days, or weeks even. But then the pain was gone, and I was in limbo, in front of the portal. The portal to the gates, surrounded by other ghosts ready to cross over, and I knew somehow I was just behind her. I don't know how long she waited for me, or if she was even really there, but it didn't matter. We were ready to be on the other side, together. But before I got there, everything started changing suddenly, and then I saw him.
You're unlucky. Victor's will changes limbo around him, reshapes it into his image and memory. You got caught in that before you crossed over, just before he attacked.
I was the only one who survived the harvest, wasn't I? How? I remember running, but everything after, that's still just a gap. I don't remember it.
I do. You managed to outrun Victor for a little while. But Victor was not about to let any of his prey escape.
I have to hand it to you. You survived longer than most. That kind of tenacious energy, that'll feed me well.
He began consuming your soul with such ferocious hunger that it nearly ripped you apart. But it distracted him. And that was when I finally caught up to him.
Maybe some other time, darling.
And just like that, his spirit vanished into limbo again. I thought you were done for, but you survived. That's when I decided to bring you back to Haven.
You thought death could save me?
More like he was the only one who could. A shame he was able to talk you into the Envoy gig.
Thank you.
I don't deserve your thanks. It took me too long to track Victor down. I only managed it because he got cocky once. Before that, I'd been hunting him through half of Limbo with almost nothing to show for it. Between his random movements and all the tricks he learned from his Envoy days, I couldn't...
Wait, what? Victor, an Envoy?
Yes, just before I became one, I believe. He left Death's service soon after I started. Showed up again with his cartel recently.
I need to go talk to Death. You told me that you're aware of everything we envoys do and see, but when I got back here, you asked me what happened. You didn't know, even though there were 2 envoys there.
I see the Huntress has updated you on certain relevant information.
If he was your envoy, then why couldn't you see him? Why couldn't you stop him from doing all this?
That is the heart of the issue. As an envoy, Victor was headstrong, but he always obeyed my rules. I watched over him to ensure it, until one day I couldn't. It was like he stepped into darkness my gaze could not penetrate. He's been veiled from my sight ever since, along with anything and anyone in his reach.
So, you couldn't see me when he was there. What is this veil?
I do not know. Whatever it is, it cloaks his soul and surroundings in shadows that block my vision. It's what allowed him to escape my service, build the cartel's strength in secret, hide them from my reach, and elude the Huntress in her efforts to track him.
Then how the hell are we ever gonna find him?
There is a way for an envoy to follow his soul instinctively within limbo, but it requires a connection. Something that ties Victor's soul to the envoy's. Such as a fragment of a shattered soul he consumed.
Me?
Now, you understand why I was willing to pay such a price to recruit you to my service. Returning a soul from beyond the gate is not done lightly, but it was worth it to gain an envoy who could track Victor down.
Then let me do what you recruited me for so I can see Nia again. Stop sending me against lieutenants and goons and let me go after Victor.
That's what I intend to do. Meet me at the portal when your preparations are complete.
So, what do I have to do to find him?
Nothing. Your connection will draw you to him naturally, or him to you. Continue dealing with the cartel, and your path will take you to him.
All right, I'll find him.
Our deal stands, SoulSlinger. Take down Victor, cut off the head of his cartel, and I will grant your partner's soul return passage from the other side, back to you.
Death?
I saw that you encountered Victor, or did not see, more accurately.
Yeah, I encountered him all right.
I assume it did not go well.
No, it didn't. I couldn't even leave a mark on him. I poured everything I had into that fight, and I didn't even scratch him.
That is concerning. The power that shields him from my gaze must shield him from my envoy's powers as well.
He said you'd lied to me and Lady Valerie, like you lied to him. That you told him you couldn't fix things for him, even though you could. That you offered him scraps and cheated him. He wanted to know why. I guess he was thinking you'd done the same to us. Maybe you lied that you couldn't heal me.
Do you believe him?
No. Maybe. I don't trust him. But he was angry at you. And that anger seemed real. Dad? What is it?
I know what Victor's after. And if so, I must consult with the Huntress. Meet me at the gate.
What was that about?
Oh, it's you.
You made it. I was worried you were, well, I'm really glad to see you.
The feeling's mutual. I wanted to thank you for saving me. Or at least trying to.
Are you, all right? What happened to your brother?
He's gone. The monster spent too long digesting him. His spirit, his soul, there wasn't enough left to save.
Oh.
I suppose I got off easy. Wasn't inside that thing for too long, thanks to you. Just long enough to come out a bit damaged.
You mean...
It's not the end of the world. Not like I would have ever wanted to cross over without my brother with me anyway.
I'm so sorry, old man. I wish I could have saved you both.
You did. You got me out of that nightmare, and my brother isn't suffering anymore. Weren't anything else I could have done.
And that's all I learned about it. The rest, you already know. Why are you bringing this up again now?
Because I believe Victor is attempting the same thing.
Dang, not enough.
So based on your experience, could he be attempting the same ritual?
I mean, yes, it could absolutely be possible. But we're talking about entirely different timelines. This isn't a few days, it's...
Over a century, which would require more souls to power it on an order of magnitude. The kind that would require a harvesting operation on a much grander scale.
like a cartel.
Speaking of souls, I must assist those that SoulSlinger recovered on his last expedition.
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. What's this about a ritual? Something Victor's trying to do?
Yeah, at least that's Death's theory. And it makes a lot of sense, unfortunately. It's a resurrection ritual.
You mean actually coming back from the dead? Is that even possible?
Maybe. There are those in Limbo who believe it can be done, who insist they found a way to cheat death. A ritual to step back into the realms of life. But such rituals are forbidden, and for good reason. The cost is far too high.
You mean the souls?
Yes, the ritual needs a vast quantity of spectral energy to complete. And the longer it's been since the caster drew breath, the more it takes to bring them back. Someone like Victor would need countless souls. Not that even a single one is worth the cost.
How do you know so much about this ritual anyway?
I encountered it myself once, a long time ago.
You lost someone to it, didn't you?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
You should go. Death is waiting. And I'd like to be alone right now.
Of course. Guess I can't get cool toys every visit.
SoulSlinger, the Huntress informed you of my suspicions regarding Victor's motives.
Yeah, the resurrection ritual. Why does Victor care so much about returning to life?
Owen Newston.
Who?
That's who Victor was in life. His true name. When he arrived in Limbo, as Owen, he was angry. Feeling cheated out of a life he was promised, as so many do. When he learned about Envoys of Death, he sought out an audience with me and demanded that, in return for his loyal and unquestioning service as my envoy, I restore the life he'd had cut short.
Which you couldn't do, or wouldn't.
There is an order to the afterlife. Souls pass from life into Limbo. Then, from limbo through the gates into what lies beyond. Bringing someone back from the dead reverses that order, quite literally, because the only way it can be done would be to rip the gate away from the other side and redirect it to the realm of the living.
What would happen if everything was suddenly just reversed like that?
The dead spilling into life, the living spilling into limbo, the other side ripped apart and lost to oblivion. Pure chaos.
Did you tell Victor this?
Multiple times. So instead, I offered him the deal of a new unlife, a purpose as my envoy. He agreed to the deal, so I assumed that was an acceptable substitute. Clearly, it wasn't.
Clearly. But never mind that now. How do we stop him? Whatever power he's found, it's protecting him from both you and me, and I can't make a dent.
You cannot, but Owen Newston can. What do you know about names in the afterlife?
Something about our old names being only as important as we make them?
Indeed. The harder a soul clings to its old life, the more power its living name will have over it.
And we just got confirmation that Owen Newston is clinging really, really hard to his old life.
Exactly. Meet me at the portal when you've completed your preparations. That is the 18th time you have tried that. I fail to understand why you think this attempt will be any different.
So what? Do I just rush into battle with Victor, yelling, Owen Newston at the top of my lungs?
I suspect you may find a more effective way to use his name against him. Any questions?
Just one. You said that Victor reversing the order of death would cause everything to fall into chaos. What about Nia? Will her coming back cause problems?
Your instincts are right. Her return requires moving against the flow of souls, against the natural order. But a single small breach between different realms of death is more easily repaired than ripping through the veil between life and death. But now you understand why such an act is not done lightly or often.
I understand, and I will earn it. What's next? I'm ready. Lady Valerie. I didn't realize you get help from Death, too.
Every envoy could use the help sometime, especially when you're on a mission.
Is yours going well?
It will now, I hope. Yours?
Over soon, I hope. For good. And I get to see Nia.
So, you're still planning to go through with a deal to have her brought back?
Of course.
Don't do it.
What?
Don't make her leave the other side of the gate just so you can trap her here.
Excuse me? What the hell is that supposed to mean? I'm not trapping her here. I'm doing this so we can both be together.
Look, I don't doubt you love her, or that she loves you. But think of what you're asking her to give up. There's no pain on the other side, no doubt, no fear, just perfect peace. Can you really say the same about Limbo? Or Haven?
I just wanted to see her again.
So see her again. I'm not saying to refuse Death's deal. There's nothing wrong with wanting to see her one last time, so do it. Spend some time with her, and then say your goodbyes. Just think about it, okay?
The Huntress was informative, I see.
I don't want to talk about it.
I suspect that won't last long. Until then, I offer my assistance for more important matters. This should aid you against Victor.
Am I being selfish? I thought so much about us being together again, being happy. I didn't think if it means ripping her out of eternal peace and happiness.
There's no ripping involved. It is, as ever, the soul's choice first and foremost. My duty, and yours, is to honor that choice.
Huh?
When your terms are fulfilled, I will not take your lover from the other side. I merely open a door for her to step back through, should she wish. Returning to you will be her choice alone. Staying with you is also her choice. How much influence you have on that choice is between the two of you.
I understand.
Besides, your musings are premature. Perhaps you should focus on catching your prey and fulfilling your deal first.
Guess I should keep going. Something, I guess. Wait, more of those knights. Stop me like that. You've got such interesting things here. Where did it all come from?
Ah, that's not to be asking questions you don't want the answers to, Master Envoy. You'll be back.
I have places to be.